If a movie is popular enough and there's enough of a story to tell, there's a chance that it can be taken from the big screen to the small screen and put onto TV, sometimes even retold for grander effect. A great example of this is Star Wars, or the various properties of DC Comics and Marvel that have graced both screens to great effect. And now, director Bong Joon-ho's Parasite is getting this nod, and certain details from what we know of the show indicate that this is going to be something very unique. So allow us to show you Parasite upcoming show details revealed. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5. Parasite the series. As we just noted, Bong Joon-ho's Parasite is getting a television adaptation, and the award-winning writer-director revealed the first details about the series during his career-spanning masterclass at the Cannes Film Festival this week. When news first broke about HBO's Parasite series, people were understandably concerned that HBO was just Americanizing the first foreign-language film to win Best Picture. Bong's Oscar wins were groundbreaking, making him the first South Korean director to win Best Director. So it's fair that they were a bit hesitant upon hearing that he was going to try and duplicate such a success, and with a TV show no less. But their fears might honestly be misplaced. Bong spent much of quarantine last year working with fellow writer-director Adam McKay on adapting Parasite into a television series. McKay confirmed in April the series is not a remake, but an original story set within the same universe as the film. Parasite is a film on wealthy and poor families, and that is a problem everywhere, Bong said at Cannes. The television series will be something of great genius, I hope. I worked with Adam McKay, and he's figuring out the scenario. We're gonna do it in the United States. The subject continues to have resonance in France and elsewhere, Bong continued. Many of us would like to be rich, but I think in all of us there's a fear of becoming poor. I'm involved in the HBO adaptation of Parasite. It'll be a black comedy. I'm working in close cooperation with screenwriter McKay. This time I'm giving my input as a producer. Number 4. Unexpected success. Bong said he never expected that Parasite would become such a global powerhouse. The film would follow its historic Palme d'Or win at Cannes with more history-making wins at the Oscars, where it became the first foreign-language movie to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. I had no idea that Parasite would be such a global hit. Its success was far beyond my expectations. Though I made it in exactly the same way as normal, Bong said, and I remain unchanged by it. I mean, look at me, I'm exactly the same. As many noted during the historic win at the Oscars, after Bong got the award, he literally took a step back and marveled at it. Which shows that while he wanted to make a remarkable film, he did not expect it to become what it did. And that's a humbleness that many lack in Hollywood nowadays. Number 3. So how did the show come to be? Given that the movie's success was unexpected, and no doubt he didn't plan on getting the ability to do a TV series, one has to wonder how the idea for the TV adaptation came to be at all. In all honesty, it came just like a writer would do it, on accident by having too many ideas. I had all these ideas accumulated from when I started writing the script, Bong explained. I just couldn't include all those ideas in the 2-hour running time of the film. So they're all stored in my iPad, and my goal with this limited series is to create a 6-hour-long film. Information on the series has been hard to come by since it was announced. Rumors had circulated last year about potential cast, but HBO dismissed those rumors as premature speculation, citing that the series was too early in development. There wasn't even a completed script at that time after all. It might be time to start speculating again, as McKay confirmed that the script for the first episode is complete. We're just having the best time, McKay explained. We've just staffed up with an incredible writer's room. I basically outlined the series with director Bong during the quarantine, with him overseeing. Number 2. Parasite plot. Given that this is going to be directly based on the movie, let's go over what happened in the film. If you haven't seen it, beware, major spoilers ahead. The Kim family, father Ki-taek, mother Chung-suk, daughter Ki-jung, and son Ki-woo, live in a small semi-basement apartment, Ban-ji-ha, have low-paying temporary jobs as pizza box folders, and struggle to make ends meet. University student Min-hyuk, a friend of Ki-woo's, gives the family a scholar's rock meant to promise wealth. Leaving to study abroad and knowing his friend needs the income, he suggests that Ki-woo pose as a university student to take over his job as an English tutor for the daughter of the wealthy Park family, Da-hye. Ki-woo, presenting himself as a Yonsei University student, is subsequently hired by the Parks. The Kim family schemed to get each member of the family a job by posing as unrelated and highly qualified workers to become servants of the Parks. Ki-jung poses as Jessica, and using Ki-woo as a reference, becomes an art therapist to the Park's young son, Da-sung. Ki-jung frames Yoon, Mr. Park's chauffeur, then recommends Ki-taek to replace him. Finally, Chung-suk takes over as the park's housekeeper after the Kims exploit the peach allergy of the longtime housekeeper Moon-gwang to convince Mrs. Park that she has tuberculosis. When the Parks leave on a camping trip, the Kims revel in the luxuries of their residence before Moon-gwang abruptly appears at the door, telling Chung-suk she has left something in the basement. She enters a hidden entrance to an underground bunker created by the architect and previous homeowner, where Moon-gwang's husband, Gyun-se, has been secretly living for over 4 years, hiding from loan sharks. Chung-suk refuses Moon-gwang's pleas to help Gyun-se remain in the bunker, but the eavesdropping Kims accidentally reveal themselves. Moon-gwang films them on her phone and threatens to expose their ruse to the Parks. A severe rainstorm brings the Parks home early, and the Kims scramble to clean up the home and subdue Moon-gwang and Gyun-se before they return. The Kims trap Gyun-se and Moon-gwang in the bunker. Mrs. Park reveals to Chung-suk that Da-sung had a seizure-inducing traumatic experience on a previous birthday when he saw a ghost, actually Gyun-se, emerging from the basement at night. Before the Kims manage to sneak out of the house, they hear Mr. Park's offhanded comments about Ki-taek's smell. The Kims find their apartment flooded with sewer water and are forced to shelter in a gymnasium with other displaced people. The next day, Mrs. Park hosts a house party for Da-sung's birthday with the Kim family's help. Ki-woo enters the bunker with the Scholar's Rock to find Gyun-se. Finding Moon-gwang has died from a concussion she received during the earlier fight, he's attacked by Gyun-se, who bludgeons his head with the rock and escapes, leaving Ki-woo lying in a pool of blood in the basement. Seeking to avenge Moon-gwang, Gyun-se stabs Ki-jung with a kitchen knife in front of the horrified party guests. Da-sung suffers another seizure upon seeing Gyun-se, and a struggle breaks out until Chung-suk fatally impales Gyun-se with a barbecue skewer. While Ki-taek tends to a severely bleeding Ki-jung, Mr. Park orders Ki-taek to drive Da-sung to the hospital. In the chaos, Ki-taek, upon seeing Mr. Park's disgusted reaction to Gyun-se's smell, angrily takes the knife and kills him. Ki-taek then flees the scene, leaving behind the rest of the Kim family. Weeks later, Ki-woo is recovering from brain surgery. He and Chung-suk are convicted of fraud and put on probation. Ki-jung has died, and Ki-taek, wanted by the police for Mr. Park's murder, cannot be found. Gyun-se has been assumed to be an insane homeless man, and neither his nor Ki-taek's motive for the stabbings are known. Ki-woo spies on the Park's home, now sold to a German family unaware of its history, and sees a message in Morse code from a flickering light. Ki-taek, who escaped into the bunker via the garage, has buried Moon-gwang in the backyard and now raids the kitchen at night and flickers the light every day, hoping Ki-woo will see it. Still living in their original basement apartment with his mother, Ki-woo writes the letter to Ki-taek, vowing to earn enough money to one day purchase the house and reunite with his father. So yeah, that's a lot, and it makes you wonder how it'll be adapted into a TV series. Number 1. Trust the process. Usually, it'd be fair to go and be skeptical of an award-winning movie going on and being adapted into a TV series. But this time it's different, as the team behind it, and mainly the director/writer behind the original, is working on it. Bong Joon-ho's reputation speaks for itself, as he's known for subverting expectation and makes it clear that he's willing to go for quality over a payday every single time. So while we may not see this show for a while, it's still fair to expect it to be good. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the Parasite TV show that is in the works and how it aims to be different from the movie? Do you think that Bong Joon-ho is going to be able to create another masterpiece? Or will it be something that is infinitely compared to the movie and yet doesn't work out? Are you going to watch this when it arrives? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.